couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. On the return, here's Miles Price. Good work so far. He's got room. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
McCarthy throwing right away. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Jump.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Trap 60.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set to kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep it.
Williams hitting that ball's out. And the Vikings have recovered.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
McCarthy to throw it. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimize the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's got a gain of 6 there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Williams from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and goal at the Vikings 5-yard line.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They'll work against the blitz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Price. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats. Warriors. 60 Eagles. 6, go.
On play action now, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Going back across his body here, left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go. 18, 60, 18 Cardinal.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! Tyreek Stevenson has it! And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, they're in danger, going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now here's Williams. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Handoff now out of the gun. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. To throw is Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now Williams. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for our Bears. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. We're all knotted up at 14. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Williams set to pass. Brought in close to the 8. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Here's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go. Mustang 19, Cowboy 8.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So 1st down from the 41.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air, McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. One after tried good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Now a run here from the gun. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete, downfield to Felton. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Again, McCarthy to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Another throw here for McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
22 yards. And the Bears first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. Williams to throw on first. Escapes the puck, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. That one connects. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Romadude's a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. Making some progress here. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
79, cut 19, cut 70, ready.
Now McCarthy. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Jackson, let's go. Go.
McCarthy to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he'll try to hit this one well. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 34-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate in the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
2nd and 3 now. Now here's Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Third down. Here's Williams. Caught out left. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it. 4th and 3. Back to throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first. To throw, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
42. Vikings 31.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Oh, Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60 Bison, 60.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Escapes the puck. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. He dodged the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Blitz coming for Williams. Oh, the football's loose. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Throwing deep down the near sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Oh no, they get him yet again. Ruben Hipple like the second with the pick. 30. He's at the 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown Chicago. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 29.
How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
They've got first down here from the 36. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they pick him off again! Up to the races, middle of the field! And it's a house call, pick 6, touchdown Chicago. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
56. Vikings 31.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it an 18-point game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the Vikings 48-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready, sir. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
A give now from the gun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down Chicago.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Now Williams. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
And the defender comes away with it.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice. And it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30. McCarthy looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Back to the air, McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits his running back. Hits some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, Williams to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Banjo.
Here he is to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
He's got it, and that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. Then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. Consider that golf analogy. Well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running it now out of the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back-to-back carries here. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What is that?
So the Bears take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.
Fall back, get back,